So is the MagSafe Charger gonna be the best charger for the iPhone 12? Apple makes this product sound amazing. But since Monty and I, this fluffy puppy, are anti-fluffy marketing, we had a few questions like, how much faster is the MagSafe Charger against different chargers of different wattages? Should you get this product for an older iPhone? Do you have to go with a 20-watt charging brick from Apple? And I guess the final question we had was, should you get this product? Now the short answer to the first question is that it is the fastest wireless charger I've used, and I've used a lot, and it's even faster than the ones with similar wattage like this Anker product. At MobileReviewsEh, Monty, Val, and I base our videos on actual usage, which means we buy the stuff, we use it, and then we review it.
What?
For this video, we tested the charge rates between an iPhone 11 and iPhone 12 using a 5-watt Anker charger, a Belkin Boost 7.5-watt charger, a Mophie 10-watt charger, and Anker PowerWave 2 that's 15 watts. The device's charge had their screen turned all the way on and the device was put in airplane mode for relative consistency. Now for all these devices, I charged the iPhone 12 Pro between 50 and 60% and just tracked the time. On average, the 5-watt Anker charger took 39 minutes and 14 seconds, the 7.5-watt Belkin charger was 50 minutes and 51 seconds, the 10-watt Mophie charger was only 41 minutes and 25 seconds, and the 15-watt Anker PowerWave 2 charged the iPhone 12 in 29 minutes and 39 seconds. And I'll be honest with you, I was a little surprised that this one was faster, and I'll get to that surprise in the iPhone 11 part of this video. And how fast was it with the MagSafe and the iPhone 12? It was 14 minutes and 10 seconds. That's fast. This MagSafe charger was faster than all these other products, which I guess Apple's telling the truth in that manner, but is it the fastest way to charge your iPhone? No, because taking the 20-watt charger and the cable that comes with your iPhone 12, that gets you from 50 to 60 in 6 minutes and 54 seconds. Yeah. Now if we move to an older iPhone, we did the same charge test, but we did them a bit longer because we had a bit more time because, well, we were waiting for the iPhone 12 to come out, and going from 50 to 80% with the old 5-watt charger took 157 minutes and 22 seconds, with the 7.5-watt charger took 87 minutes and 46 seconds, the 10-watt charger was 86 minutes and 2 minutes, and the 15-watt charger took 86 minutes flat on average. With this MagSafe charger on an iPhone 11, it took 3 hours and 56 minutes and 19 seconds. Like, it took so long, it was so gross, so annoying to do that charge test. So basically, having chargers that have more than 7.5 watts on the iPhone 11 is just gonna be a waste of money, and that's pretty evident, I guess, in my testing, and that's expected because that's what Apple has done. They've capped fast wireless charging on the older iPhones at 7.5 watts. Now the funny thing is that you would expect Apple to only sell 7.5 watt chargers. Before the iPhone 12 came out, I went and bought a bunch of them from the Apple Store. This Mophie is a 10-watt charger that I got from the Apple Store, so, you know, yay, Apple, way to go. But funny thing is that this Mophie one, despite being 10 watts, is actually a few bucks cheaper than the Belkin at 7.5, so yeah, I don't know. Now going back to this 15-watt Anker charger, so I just showed you that on the iPhone 11, charging it with any sort of wattage above 7.5 watts doesn't get you a single thing. With the iPhone 12 and this 15-watt charger, it was 10 minutes faster than all the other chargers. That seems weird to me because I was expecting Apple to cap the speeds as well. In fact, based on my charge test, it seems like Apple caps them at 5 watts instead of 7.5. But, you know, I'm gonna have to do a lot more testing to be completely certain about that. But the only thing I know for sure is that do not use this MagSafe charger with older iPhones. Apple says it's Qi enabled, you can charge it with your iPhone 8s and newer, but it is so terrible charging your device with this $40 charger. Not even a charger, $40 puck, because you gotta spend an extra $20 to buy the stupid charging puck. And I'll elaborate on why I think it's stupid in a few minutes. Now if you watch my teardown video of the MagSafe case, you'll know that there's an NFC ring on the inside of the case, and I tried sticking that to my iPhone 11 to see if I could magically release the power of the MagSafe charger into my iPhone 11. It did not work. So when it comes to using other wattages, this is the 20-watt power brick that Apple recommends. This is a RAV Power external battery source, and the USB-C output on this battery pack is 15 watts. This is a MacBook Pro, I believe, 87-watt charging brick. So I want to see if you were to juice this MagSafe charger, would it go faster? How about what happens if you go slightly lower, and well, we'll compare it against this. Which from before we all know it was 14 minutes and 10 seconds for that 50 to 60% jump. Now with this RAV Power, it took 32 minutes and 20 seconds. So 5 watts less, and it's all more than twice as long. With the 87 watt power, 87 watt brick, you'd think that being over 4 times the wattage of this would be faster, but it's not. It was 23 minutes and 17 seconds. So whatever Apple did between these two products, like they must have done something to make these two work really, really well. Because technically, other than the wattage differences between the 20 watt and 87 watt, I don't know what's different because they're both USB power delivery devices. So it's whatever Apple did with this is why it works so well. Yeah. So at the end of the day, should Monty get this MagSafe charger? What do you think, puppy? For me personally, if I wasn't a reviewer, I wouldn't, because wireless charging, from my perspective, is just generally way too slow when you compare it to the wired alternative. Even with this fastest charger, the MagSafe Charger, it's basically 2 to 4 times slower than a wired connection. Like, I really appreciate the simplicity of the MagSafe Charger. Like, that's a neat feature, but I would rather have something give me like 50% of my battery in 30 minutes than, you know, this. Sure, I can attach it any way I want, but still, it's slow charging. And really, the silliest thing about the MagSafe Charger is that you have to go buy a 20 watt charger, which is this thing, right? So you gotta buy a charger and the puck. It brings it together about 60 bucks. Or you could buy this $20 puck and just use the cable included with the iPhone, and you just get amazing charging capabilities. But looking at it from just a wireless charging, so we get rid of these guys, it is the most cost-effective solution when you base it on charge rates. Now, again, this charging solution is silly. You spend 40 bucks on the puck that doesn't do anything. You gotta spend an extra $20 to buy the charging brick for it. Every other product here, except for this Anker 5 watt charger, is about $40 to $45. So an extra $15 to $20 gets you charge rates that are 2 to 3 times faster than every other third-party wireless charger. That's not bad. Now, the biggest reason, looking beyond just how fast this thing charges your iPhone, is that it follows Apple's design mantra of just being incredibly simple to use, right? There is no way for you to mischarge your iPhone with this MagSafe charger. I've used enough wireless charging pucks over my career as a reviewer that no matter how many coils you have, there is still a good chance your iPhone may fall off, right? And then it's not charging, right? But with this solution, well, that's pretty cool. Questions, comments, leave them down there. First time watching my videos, I do encourage you to hit the subscribe button. Also hit the notification bell, because every single time Monty ends up on YouTube, you'll be one of the first people to see him.